Hello travelers, welcome back. Today I have for you this UU first gen battle against MarkyBoy. Let's not lose any time, let's get straight into the battle. And yeah, he's gonna lead with his Pharaoh, I'm gonna lead with my Arcanine, and I'm just gonna switch right into my Graveler, which can take any hits from this thing in this generation. Predicting the switch, go for the Body Slam for let's fish for a paralysis. And it does happen, I do manage to catch this Sun Slash in the switch in. And now I'm gonna do a switch into my Vaporeon, but he's gonna decide to switch into my Dugong. I guess he predicted a water type to come in. And there we both exchange Body Slam, hoping for some paralysis. And yes, I do fish the paralysis on his Dugong, which is nice. And now I'm gonna switch back into my Graveler, predicting a switch, but he ended up staying in, so I decided just to stay in, I guess predicting him to do something else. And then I switched into my Tangela, and I started using Bind, get some cheap damage there. Unfortunately I missed there as a Ninetales comes in, so I don't want to take any risks, so I just switched into my Vaporeon as he just went for this Fire Spin. Fire Spin was doing like nothing, so I felt pretty safe there, but he had a safe switch into his Electabuzz. And yeah, I guess I just don't want to take any risks at this point, so I just switched into my Arcanine, because I predicted him to predict my Graveler to come in, which was pretty obvious. So unfortunately he got a special drop, which in this generation is both a special attack and a special defense drop. So I went for the Body Slam hoping for a paralysis, but that didn't happen, so I have to save my Arcanine at a good amount of HP. So I decided to switch back into my Tangela and lock myself into the Bind as he switched into his Dugong. And then he reveals Ghastly, which is pretty cool. Ghastly can do work in this format. It's really cool to see a little cut Pokemon in this gen. So I went into my Vaporeon mainly as a sleep fodder, and yeah, then I'm gonna double into my Arcanine. Unfortunately got another special drop, god damn. So like I said, I really want to keep my Arcanine, so I decided to double into my Electabuzz, and that ended up great because he sends in his Dugong. But I didn't want to go for the Thunderbolts because it was kinda obvious, but he stayed in and went for the rest. And when I went for Thunderbolts, he went into his Sandslash. And there we go. I don't want to take any risks again, so I decided to switch into my Tangela, and I took an Earthquake like a boss, and then he switched back into his Ninetales. I predicted the switch, went for the Sleep Powder, and that misses. And like I said, I have to go back into Vaporeon, and then I'm gonna predict the switch, go into my my Arcanine, and he sends in his Electabuzz. Unfortunately he doesn't have Thunderbolts, he has Thunder, and that's definitely gonna ruin my Arcanine. So yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna bite the dust there, and I have to do a safe switch into my Graveler, and then I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide, but he's gonna send in Sandslash, which resists it, and then I'm gonna go into my Tangela, which pretty much walls this Sandslash. And we'll go from there. Again, he's gonna switch into his Ninetales, what? I mean his Dugong, as he's gonna burn a sleep turn, and then I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolts now. I mean Psychic, wow, sorry guys. And then I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt, and he's gonna predict it, and he's gonna send in his Sandslash. So, going back to Tangela, he goes back to his Ninetales. Like I said guys, a lot of mind games are going on. This is a pretty competitive game. And yeah, I woke up this turn, in comes his Pharaoh. I'm gonna switch into my Graveler, again playing it safe. He got a crit, still does like nothing. And I'm gonna go for the Body Slam. If I manage to paralyze this Pharaoh, that would make my day a lot easier. So in comes Sandslash again, which took that like nothing because of the decent bulk. And now I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder, hoping that this time I won't miss, but he stayed in. I guess he predicted that. And I decided at this point not to mess around, just go for the Mega Drain, try to finish him off. I guess he stayed in with his Sandslash as fodder. And yeah, I'm gonna be able to finish off the Sandslash. And there we go, Sandslash is gonna go down. So one poke is down at last. So in comes the Dugong. I don't want to take a Blizzard, so I'm gonna switch into my Vaporeon, hoping not to get frozen, which thankfully didn't happen. He's gonna go for the body slam. This time he's gonna score a critical hit. I mean a paralysis. But unfortunately I don't, and he's gonna predict my body slam, go to his Ghastly. But that didn't matter because I got fully paralyzed anyways. So gonna switch into my Electabuzz. He's gonna go for the Psychic. I predicted him to not go for the Hypnosis. And then I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt because his Sun Slash is gone, so I'm pretty safe going for that right now. So gonna switch into my Vaporeon, pretty much as fodder because I was at low in health, and I have the Mimic. I really need to change that to Rest because Mimic is just a joke. Unfortunately, I don't score the paralysis, and he's gonna be able to finish him off. So now I have a safe switch into something. I'm gonna decide to go into my Golduck, which is pretty much broken, and if I set up 2 Amnesias, it's pretty much GG. And in comes his Electabuzz, and I really don't want this guy paralyzed, so I decide just to go into my Graveler. I just doesn't matter if I waste the Amnesia, and just go for a safe Earthquake. I mean Body Slam. Wow, I'm terrible today. Anyways, I'm gonna switch into my Irony, my Golduck again. He's gonna go for the Blizzard. That's not gonna do anything. Thankfully, didn't score the Freeze. Now I'm gonna go for the Body Slam. Got a crit, still didn't kill. He's gonna go for the Body Slam. He didn't score the Paralysis, which is nice. And now I decided not to mess around, just go for the Body Slam again. And now I'm gonna switch into my Tangela, which then he ended up missing the first Hypnosis, and then he scored the second one. But yeah, I'm gonna switch into my Electabuzz. Thankfully this time he didn't get the special defense drop, and now I'm just gonna go for the Thunder Wave because I need something Thunder Wave in his team because everything is a threat, everything is fast. I do catch this Electabuzz in the switch, and predicting the electric move, I'm gonna go for the Graveler, and he got fully paralyzed. Unfortunately, I do score the crit. Fortunately, didn't manage to finish him off, and the Psychic didn't do enough, and Graveler is gonna be able to go for the Body Slam, and the Hyper Beam at that range of HP is gonna be able to finish off my Graveler. So I have now a safe switch into my Electabuzz, which obviously outspeeds this Fearow. Fearow is such a threat, man. Like, if I don't have this Electabuzz, it could have run through my team easily. So here he's gonna decide to sacrifice his Electabuzz, and now he's gonna switch out into his Ninetales. I'm hoping that a Thunderbolt at that range is gonna be able to finish him off, but it didn't. And he's gonna go for the Rest, and now that he used the Rest, I'm gonna run super quickly into my Golduck. Like you guys said, I went super quick to my Golduck. Try to set up with this thing, but he sends in his Dugong, and I don't want him to go for the Blizzard or maybe Body Slam and score Paralysis. So I just to finish him off, just play it safe. And in comes Ghastly. I decide just to Surf, try to get as much damage as possible. It's a crit, and it's not gonna be enough to finish him off. He has Thunder, but Golduck is such a beast, is gonna be able to take the hit and finish him off with the Surf. So he has only 2 pokes left. He has this Fearow, and I don't recall which one was his last. So I think, oh yeah, it was his Ninetales. So I really need that Golduck to win me the game. So gonna decide to go into this Tangela, pretty much 2 seconds because it's already asleep, low in health, blah blah blah. And yeah, he's gonna decide to switch, and I guess he wanted to burn some sleep turns, so yeah. At this point it's pretty much GG because Golduck just wins against his Ninetales, and Electabuzz wins against his Fearow. So yeah, it's pretty much good game. He's gonna go for the Hyper Beam, he's gonna finish off my Tangela, and there we go. Electabuzz just cleans at this point. Thunderbolt gonna finish off the Fearow, and it's gonna get some damage there, and if I don't finish off the Ninetales, it's Golduck will finish him off. And there he has a pretty much LOL move there. He has Dig with his Ninetales, which is pretty cool. But Electabuzz manages to take one, and yeah, I scored the Paralysis with the Thunderbolt, which was pretty funny. So there's my last Pokemon, my Golduck. And like I said, I'm gonna be able to finish off his Ninetales, so it was a pretty narrow 1-0 win for me. And yeah, really good game, Mark. It was one of the best battles that I had lately, and yeah, is gonna be it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your awesome feedback as always, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a nice day and peace out.